But we're gonna do random because this is a random playthrough. We'll do adventure, commitment mode. Anomaly. I think I just want to focus on Odyssey for the most part, because obviously you can do all the DLCs are enabled. You can disable them if you don't want to have them in the playthrough, but I have them enabled. But I think we're just going to focus on Odyssey, and my one that I have playing that I've been doing offline. I've been doing royalty and biotech and ideology with Odyssey, and it kind of makes it tough because then you have a lot more requirements for spaces and stuff like that, and items required make your colonists happy, and that's just a lot more stuff to have in your ship. So I think that gets a little clustered, so I'd rather just do pure Odyssey for the most part, but I'm gonna keep it enabled. Also for Odyssey, you cannot disable the mechanoid hive or the hive, because it'll say here, it will make it impossible to complete major Odyssey quests. So we're not going to touch that. Usually I do have the hive disabled just because I hate fighting hives, especially if you start in an area with a bunch of caves and they'll just crawl up through the bottom and they repopulate like really fast. So it's more annoying than anything, but we're not going to turn anything off. So generator planet, there's all of our mods, all the DLCs enabled. We're good to go. Hopefully we can get some good starting colonists. And we're gonna random our starting spot too. I just hope it's not too hard, like an ice sheet start or something like that. I thought it'd be always interesting to try ice sheet start, because you just like have to hunt like polar bears and penguins to try and survive. I don't even think there's any wood in the area, so random site. What's this? Cliffs, caves, windy, and it's polluted. Doesn't it? Yeah, pollution extreme, 92%. We're not gonna do that one. What's this? Marble, sandstone, flat. I want something. Why is there an ice sheet right here? Glacial plain? Seems a little out of place. Oh, this is a cool one. Lake with an island. We could do an island one. I don't know if that's new with an Odyssey. I'm gonna keep calling it Anomaly by accident. I don't know if that's new to Odyssey or if that's one of my mods. Kind of cool. A little bit far away from a road, but we'll have water. Limestone, sandstone, granite. Granite, very good. A lot of fishing with the lake, so that could be good. No pollution. I don't think that's a bad start. Let's do that one. Ideology system inactive. I could also turn this music off. I'll turn the music off as soon as we get in the game, because I forgot I turned Rimworld music off last night because I was listening to my own music. But we'll listen to the Rimworld music once I get in game so I can turn it on. Bad start here for this guy. No shooting, no melee. Great social. So we'll random. I forget how do you random. Can't you random? Oh, randomize there. The big button. Cryonic. 2 cryonics. What does that mean? An ice age that devastated her home world. 39. 39 what? The 39 month sub. I see my last event log. It's 36 months. 39 month anniversary. Did you do it? Because I didn't get anything. Why am I getting Currently in a 5-stream streak. Oh my god. Did you guys hear that thunder? I think that was thunder. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Shooting good, melee, not too bad. I like the high medical, so we'll keep that one for now. Well, that one's really high medical. No shooting or melee. Pregnant. Could be a good way to get a quick colony or new colonist, but then you have to teach and take care of the kid. And I don't know how well that'd be starting out, so we're gonna restart this one, or randomize this one. So what do we got? We got good medical, decent shooting. Construction mining could be better, but it's not bad. We want something that someone obviously like good in like most things. You want a good spread. Plants, dude, the shooting in melee, incapable of violence, very annoying. Become a parent aspiration. Oh, do you have a relationship with Ellie? Oh yeah, love her. Become a grandparent? You're the granddaughter of Liar. Elaine live as what? Oh, Liar's your granddaughter? Who's Liar? Or Bliss? I don't see him. Decent medical. Don't really need a medical. Become a parent. When someone with like good cooking plants and animals. Incapable of, well, not incapable of violence, they're just not skilled in it. This person's actually pretty good. So they could be a researcher and agriculture and culinary. Just no construction, shooting, and melee, so that kind of sucks. So if we can get someone that's really good at constructing and mining. Is this a... Oh, this is an all-female colony, I guess. I mean, it works. Just can't be having kids until we get another colonist to come in here. This is gonna kind of suck because we don't really have any good shooting. But look at our team skills. That's a pretty solid start. That's a pretty solid start. I like it. Let's run with it. Alright, let's start it. Let's see how well we can do with this. Randy random and a random tile. On commitment mode. And just focus on Odyssey. Maybe a little bit of biotech too, because I like the robots. I think biotech also added children, if I'm not mistaken. But that's not really, I wouldn't really call that biotech. I guess you can do a bunch of like gene manipulation and stuff with biotech though, so I guess it is. Mod features, yep. Holy wooded area, okay. Okay, let me turn the music on, and then we can pause Spotify. There we go. Music volume. I don't want it to be too loud. Alright. Enabled everything. Or I guess allow. Noxacillin. Someone came with that in their pocket. Who's our quick shooter? Not quick shooter, but our actually only good shooter. You're gonna be with the bolty. You can't shoot. You have one shooting, so you're just gonna use the revolver. And you aren't skilled in anything, so you're just gonna have the plasteel knife. Alright, let's get right into the jobs. Your doctor, your research, writing. You can write books. I think this is our agriculture person, yeah. Alright, yep. Fish, you don't got anything else to do, you can go fish. We need you on cooking. Hydrate. I can hydrate. Yeah, my throat's probably gonna hurt after today, just because I haven't streamed and talked for 4+ hours straight in a long time. There we go. Alright. To look so put out about it? Well, I did drink a bunch of water before stream, so I felt kind of over full after eating a big bowl of mac and cheese and drinking a bunch of water. I took a drink. What else do we need to do here? Guess you can hunt if you really want to. I think that's pretty good. I mean, this top person, what do we want them to do? Probably hunt. They can't really do anything else, can they? Besides doctoring and hunting. And they're not even really that good at hunting. Okay. I'll put that as 2. And Yuka. Wait, can't I do something like this? What's this? Twitch. Gives a random name. Gives a new random chat name to this pawn. Is that not... Did I not set that mod up correctly? I don't think I can actually show the settings, but whatever. Okay, so it's connected. Huh. Whatever. Alright, let's see. Let's look at our map here. Oh, that's the island? I was hoping the island would kind of be in the center so I could build on the island, but that's kind of not a good spot for that, because if you try and build something, like a wall, you see that white line? That cuts off a lot of that island, because you can't build outside that white line. That music's banging, isn't it? I had to turn it down a little bit. Yeah, you can't build anything outside that white line, so I guess we're gonna be... Also don't want to build quite next to these marshes, because if torrential rain comes, then they start flooding, unless I have barriers around them. What is this? Is this an old ruin? Oh, it's like a drop zone. I mean, not bad here. There's 2 geysers right here, and there's also a gas one, but it's a mod one. I don't know how that one works. Could also just kind of force myself into this, but I'd rather just start from scratch. A lot of trees, a lot of marshes. Maybe up here? Oh, there's the anomaly thing. And then here's the Mechanator one. Right next to each other. Huh. That jade? Ooh, very nice. Alright, we can start like in this area. We'll just have to be careful and probably like barricade this off here so if it does start torrential raining, it doesn't flood too much. Alright, so we need to cut some trees. Look at the bird. A macaw. He's vibing. First we need a barracks. So we can build the barracks partway into the hill here. To save some resources. And then we'll do... I'd rather have shelves than stockpile zones personally. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. That should last a while, just like that. Until we get our own dedicated like little warehouse. And then we also need to start a growing zone. Potatoes, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 spaces in between to prevent blight jumping over between fields. And then we're gonna do I have enough for a heal root? Did that? I think they do, otherwise it would have popped up saying. Yeah, okay. The person's actually good at growing too. Look at that. Okay. And then we'll link these all together. Link. Set their graphic to that one so they're not all different looking. And then let's get some beds in here. 1, 2, 3. And then we can do a wood floor. Not too picky. Oh, that's gonna get... They're gonna mine that if I do it like that. There we go. And of course, they'll always complain about recreation. Yep, there they are. So you get a horseshoe pin. Fallen monolith, don't care, that's anomaly. Need colonist beds, and we are currently making those. Or we will be, surely. Oh, they're making the floor first, okay. If you got nothing to do, I guess try and construct. Who's our hunter? They are not our constructors, so we should be fine sending them out to hunt while we're constructing stuff. Okay. I'll let them focus on building their barracks first, and then we're gonna work on building the workshop. So we can start butchering and crafting stuff. And eventually, hopefully soon, start researching. It feels so weird having this stream light bright in my eyes again. It's been so long. I forget how bright it actually is. It's right behind the camera, you guys don't see it. But if I stick my hand up like this, you see the shadow. This is with it off right here. That's why I have it. Otherwise, it's just my dim overhead lamp that does nothing. Ah yes, let's sleep outside in 45-degree weather. Why would they not just sleep inside? A lot of compacted steel, which is pretty nice. Some compacted machinery. We saw the jade earlier as well. Not bad. A lot of compacted machinery and steel. You love to see it. I'm surprised there's no ancient danger. Maybe they're further in. Usually if you see smooth walls on one of the, like a mountain or something like that, that means it's an ancient danger and there's like a cryo casket. Oh, it's right here. Oh boy. Unless that's just a ruin. I hope that's a ruin, because ancient dangers are pretty scary. Because it's like super geared people in cryo caskets, and as soon as you like break in there, they jump out and they start attacking you immediately. And they usually got like really good armor and really good weapons, I think, unless it scales, which I don't know. I just remember every time opening it and just getting absolutely blasted. Did you not cut down enough trees? Oh, they're all growing. At least she's cutting down trees. You don't have good cutting, do you? Or plants? Could be better. Disease. Ah! Nice. Gutworms already. What a great start. How long does that last? Is that permanent? Oh boy, I hope not. We'll put hospital beds over there. I don't know if it provides a buff or not for healing if they sit in a hospital marked bed versus just a normal bed. I guess we could look at that. I never really went too into detail, digging into details on that kind of stuff. I don't try and min-max in this game. I just love building the colony and all that. That's why I never beat the game, because it gets just like too much stuff going on at the end, and like, all right, well, time to start building a new one. But in my offline save, I'm pretty just starting out in Odyssey. I have a spaceship. I wouldn't even call it spaceship because I don't have an orbital drive yet, so you just fly from one tile to another and that's about it. But it's pretty fun. It's like wandering nomads. Except, you know, you got a ship. Which is pretty cool. But I gotta, on that save, I gotta get more grav tech. So I can learn orbital mechanics or orbital drive or something, so you can stay in orbit actually and land on asteroids. And I think the end game thing is like defeating or destroying or controlling the mech hive mind that's in orbit around the planet. I think that's the end game. I think it usually pops up as a quest. It'll be an active quest that's permanently active. Starving. What? Oh. It's our gutworms. Yep, I sure would like them to build these beds sooner rather than later. How does the seasons look here? It's not perma-summer, so there's actually growing seasons. Well, it's like the coldest month of the year right now. It is winter. Okay, so it doesn't get much colder than this. Okay. Need defenses. I like how it says defenses, but what it counts as defenses is either spike trap or like sandbags or barricades. You guys finish planting that field so we can get more trees cut down. You know what we can do? We can do this. Give you an hour lunch break. And like that. Kind of force them into work instead of them wandering around meditating for 5 hours. Yeah, we need logs for sure. For these beds. Do we not have... Who's the doctor? Oh, the one that has gutworms. Ah. That's nice. Alright, you're a secondary doctor. What was your skill? 4? 5, okay. That's not too bad. So do gutworms go away? Or no? I don't think they do. That's nice. That's wonderful. Immediately gets a gutworms. What's the fertility rate in these lands? Oh. Well, that field is right in a bad spot. Wonderful. Well, should have looked at that. That's alright. One harvest from the hero field will last us a long time. Plus we still have a bunch of normal medicine too. That'll last us a while, hopefully. Alright, we got the beds. They should just assign themselves. There we go. So that's hospital and that's hospital. There we go. Oh, I need a pet spot for, what is this, Labrador? Yep. Labrador Retriever. Small dog. He is not a small dog, so he just gets a spot in the ground because we do not have cloth for an animal bed. There you go, bud. What's your name? Chambiez? Chambiez? Need meal source? We got a meal source. Oh, we finished this. All right. Time to do the workshop. Hello, Ariana Knight. Let's see. That'll be the workshop. I'm doing pretty good, considering it's Monday. Work is not too bad, so can't complain too much. Definitely could have gotten a better night's sleep, but I'm alive. And I'm playing Rimworld, so I can't complain. Well, I guess I can complain about the gut worms immediately. What a horrible thing to get right away. Amazing. Wow, that's loud. My goodness. I don't know. Some of the songs in this game can get really loud. What are you doing? I'm playing horseshoes. We're also gonna need to floor this, so no work penalty. And we probably need to cut down more trees for wood. So go ahead and do that. Oh, you're picking up steel. Gotcha. Where am I from? I am from northern United States. Pretty much. Pretty close to Canada. Crop sprouts. Large field of plum tree has sprouted. Ooh. Where? Oh, right here. 11 of them. Ooh, okay. That'll take a while to grow though, I think. Be nice. A little extra boost of food. Grab those lemons. So what other games do you like to play most? I play like a very large variety of them. Like Rimworld, Rocket League, Blotro, Zomboid, FF14, Factorio, Satisfactory, Monster Hunter, Helldivers, Kerbal Space Program, Baldur's Gate, all those. A whole wide variety. Mostly just play single player games nowadays. For the most part. Otherwise I'll play like party games and such with friends. Not so much into big FPS online games like Call of Duty or Battlefield anymore. Though I'm curious to see how the new Battlefield will be. Because can't really say too much, but I was in one of the early playtests for Battlefield 6. One of the closed ones that you had to sign NDA on. And looks cool, but you can definitely tell it was like early alpha. So I'm curious to see how that turns out. But so far, from what I've seen, it does look better than 2042. Which, 2042 was, I didn't even buy it until it was like $4, I think, when it was on like one of the sales. And even then, I don't play it that much. Most of the time, I'll just play against the AI just to goof off with vehicles. Heavy rain, exactly what we didn't want, because this is gonna flood right here. But it shouldn't go too far. Hopefully. I didn't even see this over here. Elephant self-tamed? Be cool if we could have a male elephant tamed as well, then we could have a food source that way. But unfortunately, that is not going to be easy, because I'm pretty sure there's a chance for them to attack if you try and tame them. Gaming taste is too good. It's refined over the years. I've played a lot of games. It's definitely refined over the years. And less multiplayer games means less stress and less being frustrated. Fuel stove. We can't really blame anybody else for my skill in single player games, because it is literally just a skill issue if I'm having trouble with it at that point. What else? Do I need anything else right away? Oh yeah, I could do fishing zone. Ooh, is this a... Well, that's like super flooding. Okay, so thankfully none of this is super flooding yet, but this one definitely is. And this is too. No, the meals! Someone's gotta go grab that quick. Haul that. We need to get that. This is deteriorating. Why is that out there? Don't use Twitch graphics in your stream and channel. Twitch graphics? What do you mean, like these ones and stuff like that? Yeah, I do. I just like keeping the gaming scene really simple, because I feel like if you have a whole bunch of stuff, it just detracts from the game itself. I like keeping the gaming scene very simple. I don't want it to be too busy and just overwhelming, just too much stuff to look at on the screen. Where did that skeleton come from? Fenrir? Psychopath! Okay, interesting. Alright, let's make some bills here. We don't have a freezer yet, so we only want to make like a couple of these. Do until we have like 10 is probably a good one. That way we can eat them before they expire. Or rot away, I guess. I think that's what it's called. Is this animal considered, or elephant oh. Wait, we can oh wait. Yeah, feel free to train the dog to do all that. War trumpet. You can train the elephant to rescue? What? Interesting. Having a dog pet like fully trained up is actually very nice. Who threw up? Who's the second doctor? Yuka? Yeah. Appreciate you cleaning, but you need to tend to the gut worm lady. Verhasia? Sounds cool. Thiwick. Alright, now we got the butcher table, butcher creature forever. Where are you getting all these skeletons? Brett cosplayer, Saki chef. Where are they getting these skeletons from? Ancient generator. I don't know if Ancient Generator gives components. I think it just gives steel when you deconstruct it. Where are they getting the skeletons from? Unless there, I don't think there was any in there. Choose more graphics to make it look more attractive. I like it simple, personally. Plus over on the kick side, I don't really add anything. All my stuff is mostly on Twitch. Twitch is my mainstream. Though I should probably go back and update my kick. It has been a while since I've added and updated everything over there. A bunch of idle, okay. Low food. Well, go hunt then. Go hunting. Go hunt some tapirs. And then you can have a research table. So we can like get going on some good research. Especially like batteries. First off, batteries would be really nice. We actually have to research fishing. It'd be nice. Pretty decent food source, albeit a little slow. Did you kill one? I heard it. Oh. Don't hit your dog. Why is your dog standing in front of you when you're shooting? You're not the smartest dog, are you? Appreciate the offer, but I'm good. I already have an artist, actually 2 artists that do all the work for me, or all my work that I request, and they are very good at it. Oh, this is flooding. Oh, this really flooded. Whoa. You see how small it was before, and look how far it's expanded. Oh, nice. You failed constructing the research bench. How is this thing? How many times have you shot this thing? And you're giving up on it. Well, he's gonna die here in 4 hours. 3. So you better go grab it when he does die. So we ain't wasting that food. Okay, he has died. And you were gonna go pick him up before some wild animal eats him, like this red panda. Which I don't think red pandas are carnivores, are they? Yeah, there's I can't think of the words now. Not carnivore, omnivore. Herbivore, that's what it is. Yeesh, you're blank there. Alright. We already down to 8 meals. That's not good. Well, this tapir should give us a decent amount of meat, I would hope. Where are you going? Butchering. Oh. Oh, you already killed one down here. Why didn't you haul that? Dang, that really flooded there. Holy, look at that. See, that's why I don't like building next to any little spots like that. Like, look at all the flooded areas. Crazy. Solar flare, don't matter. We don't have any electronics anyways. How much meat did we get? Oh, not much. Alright, research. We're gonna research battery. Oh, one of the best Rimworld songs here. Grab all those lemons. We're kinda desperate for food at the moment. Harvest fully grown. I don't want to do that because that's gonna grab a bunch of these leaves, which I don't know the purpose of, so I don't want to do that. Is there berry bushes? Oh, there's some right there. So if I zoom out, ooh, that's a lot. I don't want to do all that. Harvest fully grown. There we go. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. New defenses, fine. Do we have wood? We got some wood. There. A little foxhole, essentially. Can you guys butcher that? Who's the butcher? Jacobs. Not a sign. Oh, Cook does that. All right, make your meal, and then prioritize that. Decent amount of meat should, oh. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, I kind of don't want the elephant just flying all over the place here inside. So I really kind of just want to restrict them to something. Does it? Okay, he does just eat randomly. Good. Okay, I want to move these. Can I have it so the elephant just doesn't go inside? All right, let's make a zone then. New area, this is gonna be outdoor animals. Oh, I just completely did everything that I didn't want it to do. Outdoor animals, manage areas, shrink it so that they don't go inside. Stay out of the buildings. Please, I don't want the animal filth literally everywhere. Because they create a lot of filth. That's why it's popped up. Yep, eat those meals. Wow, we are like no meals. We do got a lot of meat though. Are these lemon trees right here? Orange trees. Okay. Mechanoid signal. I know, that's this thing right here. I would just like to, you know, get set up with food. Because we are going to get raided here probably relatively soon. Let's see, what else? Do I need anything immediately for production? I could do stone cutter. Running over my headset cable. Could do stone cutters so we can start getting granite walls, but I don't think we have a whole lot of granite chunks. Decent amount. So if you get free time, feel free to haul those. Is that your gut worms? I don't think you can get rid of gut worms unless you like do stomach transplant or something. Is there an operation to do that? Remove stomach. Well, they kind of need it, so I don't think I can quite do that. Damn. Yeah, so I think we need to get like a bionic stomach to resolve that. But unfortunately, that is pretty far away. Okay, let's see. We don't really need clothes, so I guess the only thing we can really do, not in workshop, that's fine. So someone's got, is it crafting? Yep, stone blocks. Okay, so if this person doesn't have anything to do, they can craft stone blocks, granite blocks, and then we can upgrade our buildings to be granite instead of wood. I do not like having Slaughterer from the Shadow Slayers is passing by. I don't like having wood buildings because they go up in flames really quick. And also don't have a whole lot of health. You know, they have 195. I think granite's like 450 for health. And not highly flammable. So that would be quite a bit better. Alright, build, make... Blood Moon. Creepy. We'll do 500. I don't think Blood Moon does anything for us. Yeah, it's only for like sanguiphages, vampires. That'd be cool if this guy joined us. That'd be quite nice. But that'd be another mouth to feed. Oh yeah, I forget you can change the graphic on like on anything. Yeah, I like that one. Can you change the graphic on this one? Oh, you can. Cool. I think it's one of the vanilla expanded mods where you can change the graphics on things. Not for beds though, because beds, you know, are beds. Pretty simple. Potato fields half grown. Eel roots about quarter grown. Okay, because as soon as we can, we want to get... Well, we're researching batteries right now, yes. So when we get that, we can set up a wind turbine and even a wood-fired generator. And then we can start putting... And we can make a freezer. Industrial cooler. What does that info thing say? It's capable of cooling the room to much lower temperatures than a standard cooler. Does it use much more power though? It looks like it uses double components, right? Oh, it doesn't. It just uses one more. So that would technically save me. Wall-mounted cooler? Interesting. I didn't even know about the industrial cooler. Standing cooler. Not efficient enough to refrigerate food. That's fine. We can probably... I don't know how hot it's going to get in this map. It's pretty cool now, but it's the nighttime spring, so... We'll see come summer. Starvation, oh. Because she needs her hunger rate goes down 100% faster, which is crazy. Like, look how fast that goes down. That's insane. If you look at someone that doesn't have that. It still seems really fast. Okay, no, this one's really fast, much faster. My God. Ah, nice. A mad rat. Just what we like to see. Where is it? It's one of these ones, I think. Forget, how do you see the mad rat? This one? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. He's gonna take a second to get over here. Or is he not able to cross the water? Silver ore meteorite, nice. Oh, he is coming over. Alright, get ready. Test her combat abilities against a mad rat. This isn't gonna go well. They can't shoot at all besides Jacobs, and they're okay. I was gonna say. Because I think Jacobs has our highest shooting at 7. Yuka doesn't have any shooting or melee. Pixie has what, 2 shooting or 1? 1. Crazy. We don't have really good combat abilities. Surely we'll be fine though. Right now we're just kind of surviving, trying to have enough meals, which seems we're making enough. This meat's gonna go bad soon, yeah. I wish I could tell them to prioritize cooking with the meat over the berries. I mean, you kind of can. Are you? Oh, I thought she was hauling somebody. Why are you butchering the rat? Cook with the meat. No, you're cooking with the berries, man. Oh, that's fine. That's gonna suck because that's a lot of meat to go to waste. Meat. I think it's, yeah, it's just like human and insect meat that you don't want to, and twisted meat that you don't want to cook with. So if we do get rid of vegetarian, she should start making some with meat. With rat meat. Why would you choose rat meat first instead of the tapir? I want her to use that meat because it's about to expire. Yep, there goes some. 75. One colonist idle. Jacobs, you need something to do? Actually, I don't want you cooking at all. Do not do that because you'll get people food sickness. Or food poisoning. And our researcher can't really research because she's busy. Pork rotted away, damn it. She's busy cooking. Well, you can't really cook much now, can you? Well, you can as soon as I re-enable the vegetarian ones. We need to make a storage. Do we need more wood? We have a decent amount of wood in there. Actually, I don't think I can build... Oops. I don't think I can build granite here. Yep. So it's marshy, unfortunately. So what if we kind of dig in like this and make the freezer this area here? It'll be fine. It all seems fine until we get raided from Randy Random here. Randy Random is obviously random. And he could just send a bunch of like high-tech janissaries over here and just absolutely wipe us out. Or he could just send a mad rat. No really in between. Man-hunting monkey. That's for ideology. Or that's royalty. Not too worried about that. Like I said, I kind of want to focus on Odyssey. Though we will not get a ship in the air by the end of the night. It takes a while to get everything set up for that. Give us some steel. I will say one of the easier mods that I have, like the only one that I have, is the increased stack size, where you can see it's 750 on that wood stack there. I think vanilla is max stack is 75. Sorry, my throat is a little sore. Hope I'm not getting sick. But we would have 10 stacks of wood in here, and that takes up so much storage. So I like to have that increased stack mods. I know there's ones that increase up to like 10,000, which that's a little too much. I say a little too much, that's a lot too much. We're low food, and potatoes aren't close, so we need... Someone needs to go hunting. And some peacocks. I can't imagine they give too much meat for peacock. Okay, once you finish that, go hunting. There you go. Guess there's a bunch of like banana trees. Oh, I say a bunch. There's 9. And you are not hitting in your... Do not hit a rhino. If you hit a rhino, we are screwed. Do not do that. Oh, a stray shot's gonna hit a rhino and it's gonna revenge us, isn't it? At that point, I'm pretty sure we're just screwed. No, I don't like that. Stop doing that. That would be game ending right now if that happened. We don't have strong enough weapons to take down a rhino. Though it would give a lot of meat. Probably too much to the point where we wouldn't be able to use it in time. Oh yeah, hunt that one. That one's fine. Well, there's a silver meteorite. Well, that was a pretty shitty day of hunting. I didn't kill anything. Bulk goods trader. Do we have silver? Is that 800 silver? Oh, we have 101 bananas. Nice. That'll help a little bit. Alright, who's our social person? We don't have one. We really don't have one. Oh boy. That's wonderful. Well, we can see what they got. Chickens could be pretty good. We don't have a pen though. Chickens could be nice because they could be self-sustaining for the most part. And they give us a bunch of eggs. That actually might be kind of worth. Labrador Retriever meat. Well, I guess it's better than selling human meat. Not by much, though. So we got 800 silver, so we can probably buy those 2 chickens and hope, well, the hen and the rooster, and hopefully they don't die. But we'd have to build a pen like right away before they wander off. Oh, I don't want to sell my meals. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, now we need to make a pen like immediately before they wander off. Fence, there we go. I mean, that's a little bigger than it really needs to be honest, but... Actually, I don't like that there.